am delighted to introduce our next very special guest, one of the biggest new jazz stars in the world. She is a daring and innovative composer, bass player, and singer. And she's here to read the citation for Wayne Shorter. Please welcome the amazing Esperanza Spalding.
Thank you. Well, Your Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this is such a great privilege and a joy to be here celebrating Wayne. We call him Wayne. So earlier this week, we were speaking about gravity as a fundamental force in the universe and dark matter, another mysterious force that apparently works in opposition of gravity. So if there wasn't dark matter, nothing in this whole universe would be possible. If it weren't for that mysterious void, a phenomenon that we don't fully understand, nothing we know could exist. And I propose that there might be a third fundamental element called light matter. And I think perhaps light matter is the creative force that emerges from all that's known and reaches towards the unknown, binding them together. And I feel like, Wayne, you are an agent of light matter in this world. And this is all about Wayne, but I would like to be a personal witness to the phenomenon of Wayne's life, expanding hearts, minds, families, communities, genres, musicians. This human being before us and with us this evening is such a phenomenally special being, agent of light matter, agent of change and expansion, and it's such a privilege to introduce you. And I'm gonna now read what I'm supposed to read. So. The 2017 Polar Music Prize is awarded to musician and composer Wayne Shorter from Newark, New Jersey, AKA the Newark Flash. For Wayne Shorter, music is a means of learning more about all aspects of life and the universe. He has himself aptly described his work as drilling for wisdom. With his soprano and tenor saxophone, he is an explorer. Over the course of an extraordinary career, he's constantly sought out untraveled paths. Wayne Shorter has worked in epic-making groups such as Art Blakey's Jazz Messengers, Miles Davis's Second Great Quintet, and Weather Report. He's played on many key albums with Joni Mitchell. As a solo artist, he's been making albums for 6 decades, and he has written a number of the most enduring compositions in the history of music. Also, not just jazz, but writing for symphonies around the world. Again, functioning as that light matter that combines the unknown of improvisation with the structure of classical composition. Without the musical explorations of Wayne Shorter, modern music would not have drilled so deep. Please come up on stage, Wayne, to receive the prize from the hands of His Majesty, the King.
Thank you. This time, I'm not going to improvise. I'm going back to reading, which carries the same weight as in the name of equality. Your Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is with much humility in confessing that I was completely unguarded when informed that I would be a recipient of this prestigious award. My appreciation for the knowledge of your country's contribution to humanity awakened when I was quite young. While watching the films of Ingmar Bergman and the artistry of your great actors and actresses, I realized how freely your country opened its heart to the world long before the phrase artists and doctors without borders came into being. Sweden has a profound history of embracing an ever-seeking spirit which leads the challenge to open all pathways to engage in the noble endeavor of creating peace and indestructible happiness in this world. Thank you again.